Okay. My tea is ready. We're here. It's time to save our friend from being kidnapped. Planning a funeral is such a dreadful pain. Wouldn't you rather just stop the demolition? I mean, yeah, because I'm all about history, but I don't know that we needed to kidnap someone for it. RJP? RIP. RIP. Where'd the music go? We're not going to talk about the bubblegum that took me forever to find yesterday. Okay, let's see what's up here. Anyone here? Let's go up and talk to our buddy. Missing. Okay. Maya Wen. Last seen at the Royal Palladium Theatre. Birthday, October 22nd, 1982. I believe that makes her 18 or 19 at the time of the release of this game. But she's in college, so that's about right. Complexion part oily, part dry. What? Teeth even and in good repair. Interesting. Hair dark brown / black, shoulder length, worn loose or in a ponytail or not. Clothing last seen wearing jeans with embroidered cuffs and a black top with blue butterflies on it, so we gotta keep an eye out for that. Other, birthmark on right ankle, last seen carrying a spiral reporter's notebook. Okay. Here we go. Maya Wen, originally from River Heights as a sophomore at Washington University and a reporter for the school newspaper. She was at the Royal Palladium conducting interviews for an upcoming story when she disappeared from one of the dressing rooms. One witness claims to have heard Maya scream. It's possible she has been kidnapped. Please, if you have any information concerning Maya's whereabouts, contact one of the following. Sergeant Mac Ramsey, Missing Persons Detail, St. Louis. We have his direct number now. I swear half my notes are just phone numbers. Sergeant Ramsey. 555-1422. Or Simone Mueller, head of publicity, National Find Maya campaign. Simone, really trying to profit off of this, huh? For information leading to Maya's safe return, Brady Armstrong is offering signed posters of his new movie, Vanishing Destiny. His national premiere has been postponed due to the unfortunate term events at the Royal Palladium.
I'm sorry you had to see that wreath, Nancy. It's disgusting.
This is one creepy kidnapper, that's for sure.
Let's hope the kidnapper just did this to scare you.
It's just strange. I mean, why would the kidnapper go to the trouble to have that thing arranged and delivered here?
The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. I don't know how the press got a hold of this, but they're all over it like ants on a picnic.
Well, like ants on a sugar cube. Yeah, somehow I have a feeling I know who made the missing posters, because her name is literally on them.
Someone knew how to get their attention, but who?
I can't say for sure, but I can make an educated guess.
Yeah, I think it's the same person who made them, because it gets the attention she wants.
I have a feeling you and I are betting on the same horse here.
Can you believe the way she diverted all of the attention away from Maya and used the poster to promote Brady as the big hero? This shouldn't be happening. It's all backwards.
Exactly. But that's what opportunists do. All right.
The police told me Nicholas Falcone is known for using extreme tactics to further his political causes. Why are you letting him use the lobby as his headquarters?
Nicholas has been hanging around this theater since he was a little boy. I know how torn up he is about the theater. This'll be over soon enough, and then he'll go home. I don't think he's dangerous, for gosh sakes.
Gotta go now.
Okay.
Chin up!
Anything new? What else did we need to find? We need to find some things. We need a toothbrush and a paintbrush. What do we have? We have neither of these things. Because we're going to have to run this projector at some point, I'm sure. Okay. Anything this way? Anything new? We haven't found that one yet. No, we did. We used it as a cog. Can't believe how long it took to figure that out. Okay, let's go talk to some people. Oh, there he is.
Nancy, what's the 411? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe.
Thanks to you, the police think this whole kidnapping is a hoax.
That's all hearsay, Nancy. They got no witnesses, no testimony, no nothing.
So you have or have not used kidnapping to further your causes in the past?
I am not an eco-terrorist, and I would never orchestrate the temporary disappearance of anyone who wasn't in on the plan and down with the cause.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I'm big on the preservation of history. Especially when it's an art history. Maybe not the best methods, but
Maybe you'd better think about being in on the law and down with the truth, Nicholas.
All right, Officer Nancy, chill out, will ya? I'm on your side.
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
I was outside, harnessing public outrage. Ask anyone.
Tell me about your relationship with the police.
All I know is they like to dig through my garbage and follow my van. Does this face say America's Most Wanted to you?
Joseph told me that the St. Louis Historical Society is in the process of trying to declare this building an historical landmark.
They've been in that process for years. It's all just a big wad of red tape, a bunch of bureaucratic hocus pocus. Hadit's about action, not paperwork.
Catch you later.
On the flip side,
Have you seen the posters? Aren't they fabulous?
That picture of Maya is the one from her press pass, isn't it?
Yes, thankfully she's photogenic.
That poster is just an advertisement for Brady.
Maya's on the poster. It says she's missing. So what's your issue? Brady's out plastering those posters all over St. Louis and every podunk town for 50 miles. He's due back at any time, though, for the press conference.
Press conference?
I've invited the press here today to report on Brady's commitment to solving this case. You know, a few questions, a few photo ops, no big deal. That funeral wreath was awful, wasn't it?
What do you know about that wreath?
I had it moved out front for the press conference. We want the press to know just how heartless this kidnapper is, don't we? Then it's all the more fabulous when Brady saves the day.
So it wasn't out front to begin with?
I think your phone's about to ring.
Bye now.
Where did it show up at first? Ma'am? Or was it in the lobby? She mean like out front of the building? But also like, that's kind of fucked up, lady. Ugh. Okay. There's so much crap here. Dog? What are you huffing at? They're in their own yard. Their own driveway. They're not bothering you. This is the problem with a shepherd. They guard your house, but they also guard all of the yard around it. I want to know why we can come up here. Okay. Hey! You are what you project, becoming the captain of your own destiny. Perry Midplan. The author of Out with the Old and with the New. For the first time in paperback. Okay. The language of success. In the last chapter, we established one of life's great truths and the premise of this book. You are what you project. Another way of putting this is, what you project is who you are. As we saw in the case of Lisa and Dwayne, a negative attitude is a foundation from which to win friends and influence people. Because who wants to be around a grouch or do favors for a loser? No one. On the other hand, with a positive attitude, or what we call your inner captain, the sky's the limit. The stories of Rick and Beatrice prove that if you command the world, you are my oyster, now open up and hand over the pearls. You will soon find yourself basking in the fame, fortune, and social popularity, standing at the helm of your own destiny. In this chapter, we will learn how to speak the language of success. And that's not just verbal language, it's body language too. It's everything that you communicate to the world. So stand up straight, pull up your socks, and freshen that breath, because you, yes, you are going to straight to the top. It's been circled. Yes is written next to it with an exclamation point. I'm gonna write down these highlighted portions just because. You are my oyster. Fame, forge, social popularity, body language. 2. Before we get started, take a look at this chart to see whether you're speaking like the captain of your own destiny or the cabin boy. See chart on the following page. Okay. Cabin boy, I'll get that for you, sir, versus the captain, I'm busy, get it yourself. Minimum wage is okay with me, versus there's no limit to my worth. I'm parched versus I'm driven to quench my thirst. Okay. I'm hungry versus I eat my competitors for dinner. This captain sounds like a very silly character that they've come up with. What if I lose my hair? I'll make baldness irresistible. What if the door of opportunity is locked? I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow that door down. Nothing will stand between me and my destiny. Do you see how the cabin boy is ruled by fear and doubt, whereas the captain greets the world with his chest puffed out and his best foot forward? Isn't it time you grabbed your destiny by the horns and sailed it into the sunset? Horns? Why are you sailing on? We're getting our metaphors all kind of mixed up here. The choice is yours, but remember this: if you're not the lead dog, the view never changes. Ready to transform your life? Read on. Here we go. Come back here and swab this deck. You work for me, Captain Brady. Simone overboard. What's your fashion sign? Astro style. In a rut? Want to change your life right this minute? Why not start by changing your outfit? The clothes you put on say a lot about your attitude, so why not put on success from head to toe? The key to enhanced self-presentation is in the stars. With the Astro Style Guide, you can invent a new image that is guaranteed to attract people and money. Keep reading. Gemini, the twins. So Brady is a Gemini. It's nice for those you Geminis out there. I did not put my birthday in. You're witty, charming, clever, and sometimes mischievous. At times, you can be a bit of a double dealer. Some even call you two-faced. Well, let's think positive. It may be that you're just too dynamic to settle for simple. In order to be a bit of a double dealer, some even call you two-faced. Let's think positive. Oh, it may be that you're just too dynamic to settle for simple. In order to keep things exciting, you may even enjoy leading a double life. Double life question mark? In order to keep things, this doesn't mean you're shallow, disloyal, and fickle as some people say. It just means you're curious and eager to try new things. Gemini style. You have a big new project coming up, Gemini. You'll want to project a new sense of adventure and daring, but at the same time you'll need people to take you seriously. Consider a theme and then accessorize. Wild Wild West. Try alligator skin boots, a shiny pair of spurs, and a turquoise studded belt buckle. Wow. Pirate of the High Seas. We know he wants to be a captain. Try a ruffled shirt. An eye patch. I don't know, you could get away with that. Gold hoop or earrings. And a parrot. Okay. Gambling tycoon. Try a purple velvet hat, lucky dice cufflinks, and a walking cane. Add some studious looking glasses and maybe a pipe to any of these styles, and people will know that you consider things carefully before you act. I'm not sure that's true because I'm looking at these accessories and I'm not sure considering things carefully is what these outfits would give you. You know? Okay. Interesting choices all around. We have a key to something. Let's see if it's a key to this.
It's locked.
Dang it. Well, then what are you a key to? We haven't run into anything else that's locked, I don't think. What else is locked? The Brady's not there. Let's go check in here. See if anyone's...
I got the number. I left it in the ticket booth. This woman isn't a Houdini herself. She's the widow of one of Houdini's cousins.
But it couldn't hurt to give her a call. I'll get right on that.
Eustacia Andropov, Florida. Okay. 813-555 3247. 813-555. Oh, there it is. 32. 1-813-555-3247.
Yes, hello.
Hello, is this Eustacia Andropov?
Who else would it be? Everyone else is dead.
Oh, Mrs. Andropov, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm trying to find out some information about Harry Houdini. Is it true that you're his cousin?
Who wants to know?
Oh, I beg your pardon. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case in St. Louis.
Harry was only my cousin by marriage, but my husband is dead, and so is Harry. So I guess that makes me nobody's cousin. Satisfied?
I'm researching Mr. Houdini's ownership of the Royal Palladium Theater. Would you know anything about this?
He owned it. Half of it anyway, for a few months. Then he died. Does that help?
Do you know what happened to his half? Did he sign it back over to J.J. Thompson?
Return it to James Jehoshaphat? Mr. Stupendous? Not on his life. Losing that man was Harry's greatest escape.
Did someone in Houdini's family inherit the theater?
Harry made a plan to give his half of the theater to someone he admired. A young magician, I assume. Perhaps a protege. I remember my husband telling me this.
Can you tell me anything more?
More? I'm 96 over here. I don't exactly have time to burn.
I know it was a long time ago, Mrs. Andropov, but this is terribly important. My friend is in danger, and finding out what happened to Houdini's half of the theater may be my only hope of saving her.
Call the Library of Congress. Ask about the Houdini collection. There must be something in all of those letters. You tell that Sherman Trout, Eustacia said. You're not dead yet, Shermy, so get up and make yourself useful.
The Library of Congress. You don't happen to have that number, do you?
Well, I should have this letter from Shermy around here somewhere. Cat food coupons. Vincent Jacuzzi repair. Dear Eustacia. Here we go. Library of Congress, Washington, D.C. 202-555-5000.
Thanks, Mrs. Andropov. You've been a great help.
Save it for my funeral.
Yet more phone numbers. What is it? The dog is being needy.
Manuscripts.
I'm trying to reach Sherman Trout, please.
Speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Mr. Trout. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case that involves Harry Houdini and the Royal Palladium Theater in St. Louis. Eustacia Andropov recommended I call you.
Ah, yes. Eustacia was most helpful to us when we were assembling our Houdini collection. I presume you'd like to have a look at it?
Yes, please, Mr. Trout. I'm very interested.
Fine. Well, you'll just need to register with the library when you get here and fill out a request for the materials you wish to view. When your request has been processed, the materials will be delivered to one of our reading rooms where you can view them.
Mr. Trout, please let me explain. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to come to Washington, D.C. to do research. I'm hoping you could help me find a document.
Well, Miss Drew, I'm sorry if you have logistical constraints, but please understand my own limitations. The Library of Congress currently holds over 40 million items, contained in 10,000 separate collections. It's the largest and most comprehensive library in the world. I simply don't have time to run research errands for the individual citizens.
Mr. Trout, if I don't solve this case in a matter of hours, the building I'm standing in will be demolished and an innocent 19-year-old girl, a friend of mine, may lose her life. You may be my only hope.
Why is your friend in danger?
She was kidnapped by someone desperate to save this building from demolition.
And what can you possibly be hoping to find in the Houdini collection that would help matters?
Mr. Houdini was part owner of the theater, and I'm trying to find out who inherited his half or what became of it when he died. I'm hoping Houdini might have discussed it somewhere in his personal documents. If I can prove that the current owner is not legally the full owner, then maybe I can get the demolition stopped and save Maya.
I see. Well, this sounds urgent. I suppose I can take a look.
That would be such a help, Mr. Trout. If you find anything, could you overnight it to me at the Royal Palladium?
Well, I certainly can't send you the document itself. It's a historical artifact now. But I could send you a slide. What's the street address there, if I find anything?
It's 1330 Washington Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri, 63101. Please send the package in care of Nicholas Falcone or myself, Nancy Drew. I can't tell you how grateful I am, Mr. Trout. You might just be a lifesaver.
Miss Drew, I assure you, Sherman Trout is a man of his word.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Did you call? What's the story?
Sure did.
Go on, spill it.
She didn't know much, but she gave me the number of this guy at the Library of Congress who has access to the archives of Houdini's letters.
And what did they say?
We're expecting a package. Cross your fingers it gets here in time.
Way to go, Nancy! You're on fire!
Can you believe Brady's agent has called this press conference to trump up his heroics? She can barely even remember Maya's name.
Don't worry, Nancy. This cowboy will be on the scene with a megaphone in each holster. I guarantee you the press will get more than they bargained for.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Let me write these down, just because I just realized I don't have the... I know how Focus Knob works. What? You being a lot. Give me a second. During screening, dust film with the pictures to remove build up. Okay, apply methylated spirits. Hold on, we gotta. Soft cloth. Wipe film path.
There was a key here. There was a key here.
Hey there, Nancy.
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
What's the status?
I think your phone's about to ring.
Love ya.
This magician needs some first aid.
How are you holding up?
Thanks for finding Maya's press pass. Where was it?
I found it in the basement. I mean the balcony. It was the balcony.
Great job on the posters, too. You market yourself like a real pro.
Please, Nancy. It's not me.
Oh, really? Is somebody operating you by remote control?
It's Simone. She's relentless. I'm just a hostage on her runaway bus.
Sounds like you've bitten off more than you can chew.
It's more complicated than you think. Listen, I've got to get ready for this press conference. I'll talk to you later.
What's the status?
Brady seems uncomfortable with some of your, tactics.
Oh, he's just whining because I made him chop off his ponytail. I don't know what's gotten into him with this free will thing. I told him, you can't even dress yourself, kid, but if you want your blockbuster career to crash and burn, go ahead, manage yourself.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
Okay, folks, we're about to get started here. Mrs. Mueller, Mr. Armstrong will do their best to answer all of your questions in the time allotted. But let's proceed with good manners, shall we?
Thank you.
Hola.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
I've called this conference specifically to let you know, and I trust you will take it upon yourselves to inform the world, that Brady Armstrong will not rest. The greatest performance of his career will not be unveiled until Maya Nguyen.
Hey, lady, you're breaking my heart. But isn't her name Maya Win?
Until Maya Win is returned to her friends and family, safe and sound. Already, our real-life hero has searched this theater and uncovered important evidence. Already, he has driven 200 miles in a rent-a-car, no less, distributing missing posters to all the outer-lying regions of this great city. You see, Brady Armstrong is a hero and a regular guy, all rolled into one.
Ooh, I'm swooning.
Put a sock in it, Mr. Camouflage. And now, without further ado, I'd like to open the floor up to questions.
Is it true that the girl was at the theater to interview Brady Armstrong? What was the interview about?
Mr. Charmstrong, do you find your fans respond to you more in your chicken suit or in your curly wig?
Did anyone hear her scream?
Ms. Mueller, you're his agent. Chicken suit or curly wig?
Any speculation of where the kidnapper's hiding her? Where did this funeral wreath come from?
Isn't it a little unusual for a movie star to help with a kidnapping like this?
People, one at a time. Brady.
Well, with all of my experience on the silver screen, I feel well prepared to save the day in St. Louis.
Do you think that kidnapper is violent?
Mr. Charmstrong, have you ever thought about growing a mustache? It might really distinguish you.
Is it true you're offering a reward for the facts leading to Maya's return?
That's right. Autographed movie posters for anyone and everyone who comes forward with a decent lead.
Yes, is it true that that Detective Nancy Drew is on the case?
Yes, Nancy Drew is investigating.
Is she available for comment?
It's a difficult situation. You see, Maya is a friend of Nancy's, and the personal connection, well, it may be clouding the detective's judgment. She's really on edge.
Isn't anybody around here
This
concerned about
bitch.
the welfare of this magnificent theater? There's more than one life at stake today, you know. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, press people, over here. If you want the real story, talk to me. Sorry, Miss Mueller, you'll have your photo op in a moment. Yeah, over here, down by my van.
Herbert Redude and Son. For a clean bed, a hot meal, and a place to hang your hat, you can always room with the Redudes. Dear Mr. Hughes, we received your letter inquiring about the whereabouts of Jacob Hughes. Unfortunately, Jake died 6 months ago. He had been ill with emphysema for some time, but you'll be glad to know that he enjoyed his cigarettes to the end and died peacefully in his sleep. We regret that we were unable to contact you at the time of his death, but we had no idea that Jake had a brother. He never mentioned any family, and our research didn't turn up any leads. Your brother was cremated according to his last wishes, and no rent was due to his room. Please contact with the county coroner's office if you would like to have his ashes shipped to you. We're sorry for your loss. Best of luck, sincerely, Herbert Redude. Jr. Oh, his brother's dead. Great. Where's that? Okay. Okay, so that's all the same stuff. Let's go out to the lobby. Okay. So we know the slots work.
It's locked. It's locked.
Okay, so we're looking for a key and possibly a reel of some description. Oh, trap doors. Fader power magnets. We can't touch anything here currently. Oh, the numbers. Excuse me, I have to go let him out before he actually throws a fit. I read him back. We don't know what we're looking for here. So we have numbers. We have okay. Is there anything here now that needs changed? Nope. Okay. What can we see from up here? Anything? Nothing. Okay, let's head to the dressing rooms, see if we can talk to anybody. Although I think this is the first time we'll be in the women's dressing room where she's probably not there. So there might be something where she's sitting. Let's investigate. Okay. Makeup. Makeup. Nothing? Nothing? Nothing I can use? For seriously? Let's go through her bag. Baroque tours. If you ain't Baroque, then take our tours. If you... Okay. We've got Chuck's Fried Clucks. Wow, he looks delighted. Downstairs. There's press passes in the basement. I see it. Which is where he said it was. Was there anything else in the bag? Just that? Oh, please enter code. Jake's Talent Farm. Actors, actresses, we're missing a T. Singers, dancers, you name it, we've got it. Mama Centric's Wellness Garden. Specializing in aromatherapy and other holistic remedies. How do I get out of this? Ezekiel's Martini and Sushi Bar. So we've got a sushi bar. A wellness garden. In St. Louis. And a talent farm. Nothing tacky. Funeral wreath saw she rip. Okay. So she bought the funeral wreath. No, nothing tacky. She paid like $300 for it too. Enter code. EPAD IV. What do we think her code is? Jake? If I get this wrong, is she gonna appear? Okay. Okay, calendar. Stevie, Paramount Pictures, lunch date, Brady. Pickup, dry cleaning, Brady, final shoot. Craft party. Scoop and Guy and breaking news. Dear Mr. Armstrong, for starters, I'm a huge fan. I've been seeing your movies since I was like 14 to this day. I still think your best performance was in Like a Rug, but who knows, maybe Vanishing Destiny will top it. Oh, the scoop went. This is her. I'm in college at Washington University now. I'm planning to go to your premiere at the Royal Palladium. I'm contacting you because I'm hoping to interview you for an article I'm writing for my school newspaper. I'm sure you're very busy, but could I stop by your dressing room the afternoon of the premiere to ask a few questions? The interview should only take 20 minutes or so. What do you think? Please write back. Sincerely yours. Next message. Hi, Maya. Boy Armstrong. MuellerVision.com. Sure. I'd be happy to meet with you as long as we provide any and all photos of me for the article. Also, we need to get a full page ad for Destiny in the school paper. We spoke to advertising and they claim it's past the deadline. Can you pull a few strings? You know, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. What do you say? Dear Mr. Armstrong, thanks for being so generous about your time. As far as your ad goes, I checked with the advertising guys and they say a deadline's a deadline. Sorry, but don't worry. I'm sure the premiere will sell out. I know tons of people who are going. I'll stop by your dressing room in the afternoon for the interview. Dear Brady, this is from Sarah C at schoolu.com. My friend Linda said you did all your own dance moves in Dr. Salsa. Is this true? If it is, that's really cool. You were so good in that movie. I watched it 4 times the other day. Will you ever do another with Tracy Martin? She's so cool. Right back. Brady, I've written from D. Alexander at rocketmouth.com. I've written you 22 emails and I haven't heard anything back. Teen Style Magazine says you care about your fans and you're not stuck up, so what's your problem? Right back. If you don't, I'm going to join Leif Jenkson's fan club instead of yours. Your number 1 fan, Desi. I think I've broken my pen. Desi Alexander. zstevensbachelor.com. I'm writing because I just read an article in PQ magazine that said sometimes men with ponytails are really just trying to cover up a bald spot. You don't have a bald spot, do you? Please tell. I promise I can keep a secret. So that's why she made him cut off the ponytail. Hey Brady, what's up? I was wondering what your next movie is going to be, but I'm also wondering, can you play the guitar? I think you should start a band. I'm in a band. We're called Senator Spanky. Cool, huh? You should be in one too. I bet you'd rock. Well, I'm gonna start my homework. Jamie at spaghettihead.net. Man to man. Hi Brady, as far as dudes go, I'm probably your number 1 fan. I'm also a young actor, 12 going on 13, and I'm wondering if you have any tips for me. How did you get discovered? Please help me. Sincerely, J.R. Stetson. P.S. Do you think this is a good stage name? P.P.S. Your ponytail's cool. What kind of hair gel do you use? Is that literally all we're gonna get out of this? I can't get... Okay. Cast party is supposed to be at 11:30. We've gone through his emails. That's it, right? That's all we need? Okay. I'm gonna let the dog back in. I'll be just a second. Okay. Hopefully he's done for now. Maybe he'll go take a nap. So her press badge was down here. So it was here. You look interesting. I'm convinced there's a door behind that somewhere. Anyone in here? We've already read his stuff when he's not here. Is anything here yet? Nope. Okay. Now I have a feeling about what I need to do. We'll see if the feeling is correct. Or not. I think I need to put myself in danger. Come on, Nancy. Or not? Okay. Well, we can't change that anymore, so that's just permanently up there. Okay, let's check the secret passage. See what's up with that. Because the question is, how did she, because she definitely went out through the secret entrance, or a secret entrance. How did she get downstairs is the thing. Let's update our friends, see how things are going.
Hello.
Bess?
And George, too. What's new, Nancy?
I asked Joseph where he would go after the theater is demolished, and he said he was moving to Arizona to start a movie theater with his brother.
A fresh start. Good for him.
Yeah, except that I found a letter that says his brother has been dead for years.
Why would he lie? What do you think he's hiding?
Give the guy a break. Maybe he just wants to hide the fact that his life is going to be empty without that theater to look after.
When I spoke to the police about Maya's press pass, they said that Nicholas is known for using extreme tactics, and that he might even have been involved in a staged kidnapping last year in Nashville.
You don't think Maya could be mixed up with him somehow, do you?
No way. Maya expresses her politics by writing about them. You know, the pen is mightier than the sword. She and Nicholas Falcone don't even speak the same language.
I think you're right, George. But Sergeant Ramsey said I wouldn't have any credit with the police if I joined forces with Nicholas.
Who said anything about joining forces? After all, he's still a prime suspect. But that doesn't mean he's not a valuable source of information when it comes to the theater.
She's right, Nancy. As long as he continues to shoot off his mouth, you want to be around to take notes.
Simone has called a press conference. I'd like to hear what's being said, but I get the feeling I'm not welcome.
Bess, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Here's what I'm thinking. When has the lack of an invitation ever stopped Nancy Drew before? Is that what you're thinking?
Bingo!
So you think I should just barge right in?
Better yet, why not just listen in? That way you know things that Simone and the others don't know you know. You know?
Bess has a few rocks in her mouth. But she's right. And besides, there's another good reason to keep a low profile.
I know what you're thinking, George. When the cats are away,
the detective mouse will snoop.
Ah, you have a point there, ladies. This might be my only chance to get some,
insight?
Yes, some insight into the lives of my suspects. Good idea.
We're full of them. Right, Bess?
Chock full. Bursting at the seams. We're practically ideaphoric.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Good luck.
Be careful.
Okay, the fact that they said that means I'm not done searching. So we're gonna go back to... Let's try her door again. I still can't believe they let us open that door and there was nothing in it. Because why? Come on, give me something. Give me something. God. These games would be easier if I would slow the hell down. Okay, so what lock are we gonna pick with this hairpin? We'll try the men's room first, and then the projector. Why do we have a hairpin and a key to unlock something with no key, and a key that so far unlocks fucking nothing?
It's locked. It's locked.
Screw the keys. We don't need keys anymore. Stage Technician's Guide. Can I just keep this? No? Okay. The Houdini Transformation Class 5 Authorization. Due to the restricted nature of this staged manipulations usage, you will need Class 5 Technician status to perform the procedure. Control board operation. Oh my god, there was a number pad before. Okay. 1. Come on. This pen is a menace. That's my fault, I dropped it, but... 121192. Be sure the control board power button is activated. Power. On the numbered keypad on the control board, enter the 6-digit security code for the Houdini transformation as listed on page 73 of your Class 5 stage book. 121192. Press the left and right fader power buttons to bring the power to the fader switches. Maneuvering the iron cage. When cued by the performers, lower the 2 iron cages to the stage floor by moving the left and right fader switches down to their lowest position. After the cages reach the stage 4, press the magnet button. To attach the tunnel columns to the cage bottoms. After both performers have entered the cage, move the fader switches up slightly. To raise the cages 3 feet above the stage floor. The tunnel columns will still be attached to the cage bottoms, although you will not see them. They are hidden by mirrors. On your cue from the performers, press the trapdoor button to open the trapdoors. Cage with trapdoor open. 3. The lock button and other security measures. Important. You must depress the lock switch after all stage manipulations have been completed in the proper order. As this will lock all elements in place for security purposes. All stage elements and board controls will move to their original position if the lock button is not activated. The lock button cannot be activated until all stage manipulation have been completed in the proper order. The secret rooms and tunnels. The quick switch box. The performers in the cages will exchange places via the quick switch box under the stage. The trick chair, foot elevator, and tunnels. A third performer will exchange places with a fourth performer seated on the trick chair in the front row of the auditorium. To access the trick chair from the quick switch box, the third performer will have to use the tunnel system beneath the box. The tunnel system runs from the quick switch box to the magician's room and the trick chair. So there's a way up. Trick chairs down. Cage, magician's room, quick switch box. The third performer can access the trick chair via the foot elevator beneath the chair. A seamless transition from the fourth performer to the third will be achieved by using a large costume/shell. The shell rests sturdily in the chair whether a performer is inside it or not. The room located beneath the stage and beside the basement is for magicians and related staff/performers only. Okay, so quick switch box. It's hard to say. So I guess we're going down there is what we're going to try to do. Anything else in here that I'm gonna miss? Okay, let's see if we can get in here.
Get smart, Nancy Drew. You're wasting precious time. Stop the demolition or you'll never see her again.
Come on. Who is it? Who's here? Okay. We got the power button. Right, it's trapdoors, fader power. Okay. Left and right fader. And then we pull the switches down. Hit the magnets. Fader switches up. Trapdoor. Lock. There's the cages. Okay.
It's done with mirrors.
Yeah, babe, we know. We're trying to get in here. Climb down. I see her.
Maya.
Oop. We've been closed in. Okay.
These pieces won't budge.
Okay.
These pieces won't budge. These pieces won't budge.
Okay, so we can't go that way yet. So Maya is in the magician's room.
Help! Is anybody out there?
Who's there?
It's Nancy.
Nancy? For goodness sakes. What are you doing down there? This chair seems to be stuck. Hold on, I'm greasing the wheels here.
I found a secret room under the stage. I've got to check it out.
The magician's room. I swear, Nancy, as long as I've worked here, I've never been able to find my way in there.
I found the door, but the pieces that open the door are stuck.
Here, try this. Hurry.
Man just handed us a can of WD-40. Hello? There we go.
This should loosen things up.
Okay. Where'd she go? She was just here, I swear. Magic Secrets, Volume 4. The Phantom Message. The effect: set a sharpened pencil and a small sheet of paper on your magician's stand and select a volunteer from the audience. After turning your back, ask the volunteer to write a message on the sheet of paper with pencil. When she says that she is ready, you pick up the sheet of paper while making a point not to look at it, crumple the paper into a ball, and to the amazement of the audience, make it explode into the ball of flame. You then produce a deck of cards from your pocket and set it on the magician's stand. The volunteer picks a random card from the deck. Explain to the volunteer that her written message has arisen from the ashes and will make itself known. Take the sharpened pencil and begin to rub the face of the volunteer's card gently with the side of the pencil tip. Within seconds, the words begin to appear on the card. It's the exact message the volunteer has written on the sheet of paper. The secret. This trick will utilize a few of the techniques and gimmicks that we have covered in previous chapters. First, as you place the pencil and paper on the stand, secretly have a playing card face up hidden beneath the sheet of paper. As the volunteer writes her message on the paper, the pencil will leave an imprint of the message on the playing card. Note: be sure your pencil is sharp. After the volunteer is finished, lift up the paper and the card at the same time, this with your right hand while keeping the card hidden. Take the piece of paper with your left hand and secretly leave the card in your right hand using the palming technique from chapter 3. As you crumple the paper in your left hand, you will secretly be busy with your right hand. Place your right hand into your right jacket pocket, release the card, and slide your flash paper trigger onto your index finger. Then secretly palm a wad of flash paper as you remove your hand from your jacket pocket. See Flash Paper and Other Effects. We have our flash paper. We don't know what we're going to do with it, but it's going to come in handy eventually. While holding the crumpled message in your left hand and hiding the flash paper in your right hand, give the illusion that you're taking the crumpled message into your right hand, which will be achieved by using the French drop technique from chapter 2 as you pretend to hold the message in your right hand. Secretly drop the real message into your left jacket pocket with your left hand. Now, in your right hand, ignite the flash paper with a spark from your flash paper trigger. As you throw a wad of flash paper into the air, it will burst into a very quick and very bright ball of flame. Young magicians use flash paper only under the supervision of an adult. With your left hand, pull a deck of cards out of your inside jacket pocket and set them on your magician's stand. As you do this, slip your right hand into your right jacket pocket. Secretly remove the flash paper trigger from your index finger and take the card, which with the imprint on it, into your right hand. Palm the card from view as you take your right hand out of your pocket. Secretly put the imprinted card into the deck of cards on your magician's hand and make sure that this card will be chosen by your volunteer. This can be achieved by using a card force as outlined in the next chapter. After the volunteer chooses the imprinted card at random, quote unquote, gently rub the side of the pencil tip across the face of the card. The imprint of the message will surface amid the applause of your audience. Chapter 9, The Card Force. As you are undoubtedly learning, nothing is really left to chance and magic when you ask someone to choose a random card from the deck. Playing cards, one thing is for sure, he will always take the card you want. The automatic 10th. Although very simple, this card force is quite effective. Before you perform a trick, secretly set it up by doing the following. Take a deck of cards and place it face down on the table. Take a card of your choice, let's say the Queen of Hearts, and place it as the 10th card down from the top of the deck. Hand this secretly stacked deck to an audience member. Place it face down in her left hand and tell her that she is going to choose a random card out of the deck. Ask her to choose a number between 11 and 20. For our purpose, let's say she picks 14. You then ask her to count and place from the top of the deck and one at a time 14 cards into a new pile on the table. After she has done this, ask her to take this new pile and place it face down in her left hand. Now ask her to add together the two digits that comprise her number, since she has picked 14. Digits 1 and 4 equals 5. Then ask her to count and place 5 cards one at a time off the top of the deck and into a new pile on the table. When she is done, ask her to turn over the top card of this new pile. This is the random card she has chosen. It also just happens to be the Queen of Hearts. How does it work? The magic is in the trick happens through a mathematic equation. Choosing any number between 11 and 20 and adding those two digits together will always automatically reveal your 10th card. Try it. This is true. My grandfather once got me with this when I was a child. I thought he was a genius. Turns out he could just do math. You can use this force in conjunction with a phantom message trick on page 56 by leaving a stack of 9 cards in your right pocket, dropping it carefully to the bottom of the stack, will automatically make it the 10th card. Oh, goodness, that was a lot. I need to sip some tea. Is there anything else? Pizza. Her shoe.
She was just here.
And she's had food, but she was tied up. I knew that was the son of a... I don't want to go out there. Okay, so I can't go back in. Tortellini. Ooh. Dang it. Let's see if we can go back up through the... Oh, we can't get out of the screen? No, we can't.
Hey, it's stuck again.
Dang it. So I have to resolve that. I have to remember how that. Okay. We just need to. Okay, there we go. I actually like paid attention that time. Mm-hmm.
The gate is electrified.
Oh my god.
This magician needs some first aid. This magician needs some first aid. This magician needs some first aid.
Okay. How are we supposed to get out of here? Okay, so the real question is, what have I missed? What have I failed to gather that would have gotten us out of this situation? Rubber
is
gloves.
shockproof.
Anything else we need? No. Oh gosh. have no idea how I just did that with so few, like, gives.
Oh, Nancy.
Sup, mother trucker?
Hey.
I think the kidnapper just moved Maya to a new hiding place. Have you seen anything suspicious around here?
Wow, are you sure? I didn't see anything.
I found evidence that will prove that Maya's being held in this building.
Wow! Evidence. Where?
I'll talk to you later. I've got to get a hold of Sergeant Ramsey.
Why did we tell him? Why did we tell him all of that? Not that I think he's the mastermind behind it, but like, good lord, Nancy? Nancy talks to too many people for me sometimes. Okay, we want Sergeant Ramsey. 555-1422. We're calling Sergeant Ramsey.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing persons unit, please.
Please hold missing persons. This is Ramsey.
Sergeant Ramsey, it's Nancy Drew.
Hi, Miss Drew.
I found Maya.
You found her? So the case is closed.
I found her, and then she disappeared again.
Good grief. This girl's a regular Houdini. All right. What have you got for me?
I found a secret room under the stage. I saw Maya through a peephole, but by the time I got into the room, she was gone. The kidnapper must have moved her.
A peephole, huh? Are you sure you saw her?
Sir, there's evidence. Pizza boxes and one of Maya's shoes. I left everything where it was so you could see for yourself.
So you think the kidnapper's been using this secret room as a base camp? Well, this is very interesting, Miss Drew. It sounds like you've been conducting quite a search.
Now will you please send someone over to investigate?
Yep. Just bear with me while I try to find an available car. Help is on the way, Miss Drew.
Great. Bye.
Here's the thing. He's the most likely to
Nancy,
know.
what happened?
The kidnapper's been holding Maya in that magician's room under the stage.
You found her? Oh, that's great. Where is she now?
By the time I got through that door, the room was empty.
Are you sure you didn't just imagine you saw her?
I'm sure she was there and now she's gone. Don't tell me you think I'm crazy too.
But what do you mean gone? She left?
Well, she didn't just get up and walk away. Her legs were tied.
The kidnapper must have moved her.
I found a couple of pizza boxes down there, so at least I know she's not starving.
Evidence. That should interest the police. Have you called them?
Yeah, they said they'll come check it out, but they may not be able to get here for a while.
I'll wait up for the police. You get some rest, Nancy. You're going to need it for tomorrow.
Oh, are we being sent to...
Make sure they check that magician's secret room.
He supposedly doesn't know where it is.
Hi, Nancy.
I got another threat from the kidnapper. That creepy voice came on the PA and told me to stop searching for Maya.
The projection room? But who? Someone must have ducked out of the press conference. I was so busy with crowd control, I didn't even notice.
Joseph, I did some checking. You don't really have any family in Greasewood, do you?
Now, what you want to go digging into an old man's life for, Nancy?
Sorry, Joseph, but if you're not going to Greasewood, I have to think maybe you're feeling a little desperate these days. Desperate enough to kidnap someone? You tell me.
Now. I am going to Greasewood, and I'm not desperate. I made up the part about my brother so you wouldn't feel sorry for me. You've got enough to worry about, don't you?
Gotta go now.
Atta girl.
Okay. Still nothing here. Sometimes they just have random scenes that you can go into. Oh! Okay, I guess we're going to bed. Kidnapper demands $500,000. The St. Louis... Hold on just a sec. I need to take a sip before I read all this. Okay. The St. Louis Police Department received a call yesterday demanding $50,000 for the return of Maya Wen, a night. We'll take that. We'll run that back and hopefully I won't sneeze this time. Appropriated Press instead of the Associated Press. The St. Louis Police Department received a call yesterday demanding $50,000 for the return of Maya Wen, a 19-year-old Washington University student who disappeared 2 days ago from movie star Brady Armstrong's. I want to say it's Brad Armstrong. Brady Armstrong's dressing room at the historic Royal Palladium Theater. The stunning development marks the first significant lead in a mysterious case. Until now, the police have been reluctant to label Wen's disappearance kidnapping, as there has been no evidence that the girl was taken by force. When a reporter for the university's Student Life newspaper was at the theater to interview Armstrong for an article. The call came in at 4:36 yesterday afternoon. We left before 5 o'clock. Are you kidding me? Due to a voice distortion device, the police are unable to determine whether the caller was male or female, but they were able to trace the call to a payphone in Granite City. According to earlier rumors, the alleged kidnapping was motivated by fanatics' desire to save the Royal Palladium from today's scheduled demolition, but yesterday's caller made no reference to the theater. The police now believe that the kidnapper's desperation is financial in nature and will not stop the demolition from proceeding according to schedule. As for the ransom... That's all we got. Yak Be Nimble, big at box office. Empress Saunders to visit. Goodbye, old friend. Royal Palladium to be demolished today. St. Louis Chronicle. Nope. Okay. 25 cents. Can you believe that? I still got his... What do you think? What is this? Nancy, please see me right away. Okay. I'm coming, Joseph.
Can you believe this ransom demand coming out of thin air?
Do you think it's real?
Apparently, the call came from north of here, a town called Granite City. Personally, I think it's a hoax, but now the police are convinced that Maya's not in this building.
Oh yeah, are they?
That's crazy. She was tied up in the magician's room yesterday. I saw her. And the kidnapper must have been here too, because Maya didn't move herself.
Are you sure the pizza boxes were in that magician's room? Because the police couldn't find anything.
That's impossible. Are you sure they looked in the magician's room?
They searched the whole building.
I'm sorry, Nancy. If I were you, I would not have left with my friend missing. And evidence that anyone else, that obviously the kidnapper knew how to get to, because he, anyway. I don't trust you anymore, sir. Much as I want to.
Somebody must have moved the evidence. That's the only explanation.
Follow your gut, Nancy. If you think Maya's still here, you keep looking for her, you hear?
It's only a matter of hours until the demolition. How are you holding up, Joseph?
Oh, fine. Everything's great. Fine. I was up till the wee hours polishing up the lobby. Heck, I'm even fixing to repair the old keymaker so you can give it a whirl. Guess old habits die hard, eh?
Gotta go now.
Chin up!
Okay. I still don't know what this key goes to. If it doesn't go to this.
Watch out there, Nancy. That projector's crumbling like a prehistoric cookie.
He just seems so... Maybe it's the southern in me. I never want to believe it's the adorable little old man.
Hola.
Catch you later.
On the flip
You're
side.
helpful. You're helpful. Okay. We know we need to go confront what's her face. Okay, you're still out of service for now. We're gonna have to make the key to the projector. I want to know what this key goes to really bad. I'm a little sick of it.
How's progress? I know you sent the funeral wreath. Now where's Maya?
I don't know what you're talking about, Sugar. Listen, the pressure must really be getting to you. I know a top-notch aromatherapist in town, okay? I'll give you her number.
Come on, Simone. Ginger's 24-hour flower-rama? I believe you've been caught red-handed.
You broke into my personal property? I could have you arrested for that.
It's just business, Simone. You do what agents do, I do what detectives do. I'm sure you can appreciate that.
All right, I sent the stupid wreath, but I'm no kidnapper. I needed something for the cameras, didn't I? And it was a very tasteful arrangement. Should have been for $300. Perhaps I went a little overboard.
A little overboard? You're dreaming if you think that's enough to get you off my suspect list.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing hanging out with that Falcone jerk?
I'm not hanging out with him, Brady. I'm conducting a search here, and I'll take any tip I can get.
That guy's bad news, and he's certainly not gonna help your credibility with the police.
Don't worry. I don't trust him any more than I trust you, or anyone else around here for that matter.
Just trying to help.
Because we told you...
Talk to you later, Brady.
Bye.
That we'd seen her. I hate to say it, I just still don't trust our friend Maya. Because she said she'd been a fan of him for a long time, you know? Okay. What have we got? We've got a key, we've got a quarter. We've got a slide. We've got a light bulb. We've got a way into the magician's room. Splattering. Hello? Oh! Thanks. Oh, has it already been cleaned up? That was fast. Okay, all the evidence is gone. We know that much. The guillotine in honor of Marie Antoinette. And I'm not saying that to be insensitive. I'm saying that was our last game, was the whole thing about a guillotine and the... Anyway. I don't need that. Okay, so... Let's check the front row. See if we can figure out which seat is the secret one. Okay, it is still there. The hand with the eye on it. Okay, so we found that. Are you new? Hello? Anyone this way? Anyone want to talk about how I just almost got crushed? Nope, not you.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
I should probably let Joseph know. And we're sure that I can't.
It's locked.
I want this to be the key to something so bad.
It's locked.
Okay. Oh. Oh. We need to decipher the shape of this key imprint in here.
There was a key here.
3.
It's locked. It's not working.
Okay. We need to go replace this key if we can figure out what to do with it. If I use my old... Oh no. If I use my only quarter? No, okay. Okay.
It's locked. It's not working.
It's not Clayton. Because that's too long. Cleaner 44196 projector housing key.
There was a key here. There was a key here.
So you know how we read that whole long thing in the magician's room about the imprint of stuff?
There was a key here.
We need to find a pencil. Because there's an imprint of that key, we just can't see it clearly. Okay. Where are we gonna find a pencil? Gimme.
Hola.
Catch
You're
you
not
later.
helpful.
Fight the power.
Pencil? Anyone? Pencil. No. 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 Where am I gonna find a pencil? I don't wanna. I wanna check all of these before I go all the way back to the dressing rooms. Let's go this way this time. Because we've been to her, but we haven't checked him out. Oh, that's new. Pencil. Sun-free tanning spray.
Maya's notebook.
Why the Royal Palladium for the premiere of Vanishing? Was it BA's decision or his agent's? Does he make any of his own decisions? Any history with the Royal Palladium? Research. Attended benefit last year to save historic theater in LA, the Galaxy. Interest in saving the Royal Palladium? Do you believe actors should use their influence to champion political causes? Next project, question mark. Where does he see himself in 10 years? Ever done anything he regrets to further his career? Wait till the end. Hit him with the evidence. Demand an answer. Maya, I'm sorry for doubting you, baby. You were right. I'm sorry, Nancy. I just, Prograin extra strength hair growth treatment. So you are losing your hair. Close that up.
Hey, you.
Ooh.
The jig is up, Brady. Start talking.
Huh? I'm afraid you've lost me.
You've been lying to me, playing Mr. Helpful and Concerned all this time. I found her notebook in your bag.
I haven't done anything wrong.
I wonder if the police will agree with that.
Okay, Nancy, here's the deal. My real name is Brady Thompson. Simone pushed for Armstrong, more wholesomely smoldering, she said.
Wholesome my foot.
I'm Wave of the Future, Inc., the owner of this theater, great nephew of JJ himself.
Oh!
But you're an actor. Why in the world would you want to bulldoze a theater?
The place is shabby. It needs major repairs. It's a money pit and a has-been. Not the image I want to project.
You can't be serious.
Never underestimate the power of image, Nancy. You are what you project.
And what is it that you wish to project?
When people think of Brady Armstrong, they think sparkling white teeth and healthy glow. Success glows. It doesn't crumble and sag. The hero never rides a has-been horse.
Then why don't you sell the theater to someone else?
When I saw these ritzy theme restaurants popping up all over the country, it hit me like pow. My first original idea. Brady Armstrong's Planet Tinseltown. Can't you see it on the marquee? Grand opening. The lights will say it all.
What does this have to do with Maya?
I've sworn to be the captain of my own destiny. Maya was going to expose me, muck up my name in this controversy. It would have been a dark cloud over the launch of Tinseltown.
I don't care about your name. Where's Maya?
I didn't kidnap her. I found her notepad in the basement with the press pass. I just thought I'd hang on to it for a few days until the dust settles.
How could you withhold anything that might help me find her? How could you?
Sorry, Nancy. Look, you're not thinking clearly. It's obvious she's not in the building. We've searched everywhere.
Call off the demolition! You've got to!
You're the only one who thinks she's here. There's no evidence.
There was evidence. I found a pizza box and one of her shoes.
Evidence that no one was able to verify. Who's to say you didn't imagine that stuff?
Joseph believes me.
He's a confused old codger.
Nicholas thinks she's in the building.
He's an outlaw, and he's using you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to rally a wrecking crew.
You can't do this!
Okay. Well, we knew he was going to be a piece of shit. But now we definitely know that Maya's not in on it. I'm sorry for doubting you, Maya. I doubt everyone. It's not about you. Okay. There's gotta be more secret tunnels or stuff. She has to be somewhere. Let's check the secret passageway just in case. He's gonna build a shitty restaurant.
How's progress? Have you heard about this ransom demand?
50 grand, what a joke. Isn't it just like a rank amateur to jump on the bandwagon? Anyone with a pinch of class would have demanded at least $1 million.
Okay.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
I genuinely don't think she's in on it. Well... I don't think she did it because I think she'd be milking it more.
There was a key here.
Okay, here we go. So we need let's write this. One long. So there. I'm giving up on my pen. I'm taking a photo. Okay. Okay. So we have a long one. Oh no, I don't. This, a long and then short, and then 2 chunkies, 3 of those, and then an O. S I V O. Make key.
It's locked.
Hey!
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
I'm so close. I just need a few more minutes.
Well, if it isn't the SLPD's favorite nosy detective. Right this way, Miss Drew. You can still get a front row seat for the demolition.
No, wait.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
Well, if it isn't the SLPD's favorite nosy detective. Right this way, Miss Drew. You can still get a front row seat for the demolition.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
I don't want anyone to know I'm up here. I don't have time to goof with this right now.
Well, if it isn't the SLPD's favorite nosy detective. Right this way, Miss Drew. You can still get a front row seat for the demolition.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
Well, if it isn't the SLPD's favorite nosy detective. Right this way, Miss Drew. You can still get a front row seat for the demolition.
Okay. We need to pause. No, we've got it.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but
What is
a
that?
pile
What is
of
that?
rubble.
What can I do with that?
Well, if it isn't the SLPD's favorite nosy detective. Right this way, Miss Drew. You can still get a front row seat for the demolition.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
Something's missing here. It's locked.
No. Can I climb in here? Oh.
See anything, Dino?
Ooh.
All clear in here, Sarge.
Okay.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2,
Oh,
3,
it was
testing.
him.
Is this thing on? Hello?
How do I get out of this? Hello?
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
So he was not in the projector room when he said he was. And he does know how to get out of here. Come on. What are you doing? Please. Please. Oh. There we go.
Another secret passageway.
Okay. Ice depository access. Projection room. North wall. Hidden switch.
I should switch the power off.
Hey, Nancy, I've been looking for you.
Oh, what for?
I've decided I need to get organized, Nancy. Tomorrow I'm really gonna straighten up in here.
I'd say death by wrecking ball and or felony kidnapping charges rank higher on your list of problems than office clutter at the moment, Joseph.
I think a fresh coat of paint would really cheer things up, don't you?
I know it's you, Joseph, but why? Were you trying to buy some time so the Historical Society could declare the theater a landmark or something?
Do you think the premiere will sell out?
Snap out of it. Just tell me where Maya is.
Don't tell him she's here, Nancy. I'll take her away and knock down the theater.
They're gonna knock it down anyway. Please, we don't have much time.
Don't tell him, Nancy.
Okay, there was a secret switch. Where was it? North wall, did it say? Okay. Where's my... There we go.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
Finally, the key that we've been looking for.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
Is this not it?
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
I'm starting to get real mad.
It's locked.
Finally, the key to something. Okay. Dear Hiram, the Festival of Illusions begins next week, and every show is sold out if the public finds out that Houdini has ditched the theater and that I'm now the business with some anonymous woman artist. I'm liable to have a public mutiny on my hands. Most importantly, a stand to lose a lot. I mean, you have no idea how Houdini ever heard the name Luisa Falcone in the first place, but I'd like to wring the neck of the fellow who mentioned her. I've got Houdini's paperwork here. I plan on...
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I must have the key Come on, come on! I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
There she is.
Hang on, Maya. I'll get you out of there.
How am I supposed to do this?
Even Hercules couldn't pull this off. This is useless. This is useless.
Well, Nancy, I would love if you could...
This is useless. This is useless. This is
Not so
useless.
fast, Detective.
Joseph, please let me past.
I can't let you do this, Nancy.
I'm warning you. I still got a trick or two up my sleeve.
We're going down in a blaze of glory.
Ah! That light!
Look! The marquee! Stop the demolition!
Dear Bess, I still can hardly believe that Joseph, sweet old Joseph, was Maya's kidnapper. He says he planned to kidnap Brady with the idea that Simone could use her Hollywood connections to save the theater. But when Maya entered the dressing room, he panicked and grabbed her instead. Plan B was to stall the demolition long enough for the Historical Society to declare the building an official landmark. I guess he's been at the Royal Palladium for so long, he just couldn't imagine his life without it. But desperation aside, poor Joseph wasn't cut out for a life of crime, and pretty soon things were spinning out of his control. Simone's publicity stunts didn't help. At least he was courteous and kind to Maya through the whole thing. Her testimony should help him in court. The good news is that the Royal Palladium is still standing. Once he heard that Nicholas would inherit his grandmother Louisa's 50% of the theater, Brady decided he'd better find another site for Planet Tinseltown. In order to make amends for things, and because he needed some good publicity, Brady donated his half of the theater to the St. Louis Historical Society. Together with Haddett, they should have this place restored to its original glory in no time. Not such a happy ending for Simone, I'm afraid. She received an official reprimand from the National Press Corps for her stunt with the wreath. Still, knowing Simone, she'll be back at the top of her game in no time. So, here ends the longest 3 days of my life. The premiere of Vanishing Destiny is back on. But I think this detective is going to wait for it to come out on videotape. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Whew, we did it. All right, everyone settle in. It's time for our good old credits. Robert Rydell. Read them. I should probably look up how his name is said. Two and a half hours. It was faster than I thought it was going to be. Day 1 just dragged so much. Days 2 and 3 were a lot faster. To be fair, day 1 probably would have been faster if I'd found that bubble gum earlier, but sometimes you just have to start going frame by frame, looking at every single thing that it presents you in the places you haven't already done that. Music. That's a new place, isn't it? Or maybe it's the same one. Packaging copy. Audrey Thompson. Chen PR. Testing 1 2 3. Did the testing again. Lanny Manella. That's her. That's our original Nancy. Don't worry, we've got several games before we hit the great VO change. The very controversial VO change. Alright, Simon & Schuster. This kind of makes me want to go read. I'm a little sad that it was who we didn't want it to be, or who I didn't want it to be. I'm always a little sad when it's just like a little old man who like just didn't want to lose his job. For girls who aren't afraid of a mouse. That line kills me. It kills me now. I probably like really loved it as a kid. All right, we did it. Do we want to go? I think we're gonna go Second Chance real fast and see if we can read that. We gotta read that.
It's locked.
Okay. Whereas J.J. Thompson, owner of the Palladium Theater and resident of St. Louis, Missouri, had signed over 1/2 of the ownership in said property to Harry Houdini as reward for Mr. Houdini's successful escape from the watery grave, and whereas Mr. Houdini has made the acquisition of Luisa Falcone of St. Louis, Missouri, the artist responsible for all of the ornamental plasterwork inside the theater, and whereas Mr. Thompson never delivered payment to Madame Falcone for her services rendered, and whereas the actions of Mr. Thompson in failing to deliver payment or credit Madame Falcone in any way for her work constitute fraudulent and immoral actions, and whereas Mr. Houdini is of the utmost and honest character, therefore be it resolved by the 3 parties whose signatures appear below that any property rights inclusive and appropriate of the Palladium Theater vested in Mr. Houdini's interest be transferred to Madame Luisa Falcone in recognition for her unpaid services to Mr. J.J. Thompson. Yeah, baby! Way to go. We probably needed to keep that. Okay. We'll go through and do that whole.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I can't believe this. I must have the key. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I can't believe this. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. Come on, come on!
Which one was it? I don't remember. Oh well, we got what we needed. All right. I think that's gonna be all for today. We're gonna leave off there because we've already seen the ending. All right. Bye bye.